Welcome back to the Oddity Odyssey channel, where we bring you fascinating science. Dear friends, whenever we look at images or videos of the universe, most of us see them as simulations. We rarely have the opportunity to admire actual astronomical photographs. For that reason, the Royal Observatory Greenwich regularly organizes an impressive astronomy photography competition, which gathers thousands of photos from many countries around the world. These photos give us the most intuitive view of astronomy. This year's competition is no exception, having attracted over 4,500 beautiful astronomical photos. Currently, the judges have selected the best photos to advance to the semifinals. Therefore, today, Oddity Odyssey invites you to admire the best astronomical photos of 2021. Enjoy watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to always accompany us. Now, let's explore together. The Royal Observatory Greenwich is an observatory in Greenwich, London, United Kingdom. It is one of the oldest observatories in the world. It was built on August 10, 1675, during the reign of King Charles II. After more than 300 years of history, the Royal Observatory Greenwich is considered a symbol of world astronomy. This is also where the prime meridian, 0 degrees, passes through. In recent years, the Royal Observatory Greenwich has regularly organized the Astronomy Photographer of the Year competition. The competition gathers thousands of photos from 75 countries worldwide. The program is in collaboration with BBC Sky and Night magazine. 2021 marks the 13th time the program has been held. After the preliminary round, the organizers have selected representative photos to compete in this year's 12 categories. According to the organizers, the 12 winning categories will be announced on September 16, 2021. And now, please join us in admiring the astronomical photos that made it to this year's finals. This is a photo of the International Space Station ISS passing by the crescent moon, taken in California. To capture this photo, the photographer used 2 cameras and 2 telescopes. He then combined them into a seamless scene, giving us an interesting perspective of the International Space Station ISS and the crescent moon. Here is a photo of the Veil Nebula, formed from a massive supernova explosion in the universe. The photo was taken with a telescope in Hungary, with a 12-hour exposure time. It helps clearly display the nebula and nearby stars, even though they are very far from Earth. Here is a photo taken at a castle in France, captured by a British photographer. In the photo, we can see the image of the ancient castle under the sky, clearly showing the Milky Way. To get this photo, the photographer needed patience, taking a shot every 15 minutes. Then they were exposed and combined to create the final image as we see it. Next is a photo of the Dolphin Head Nebula, a nebula located in the center of the Ursa Major constellation, taken with a telescope in Sri Lanka. To get this photo, the author waited at least a month for ideal weather conditions. Then, the photos were exposed for about 1.5 hours, finally giving us a clear view of the Dolphin Head Nebula. Here is a photo capturing Comet Neowise, taken at the ancient Stonehenge Monument in England. The photo shows Comet Neowise passing by Earth, captured with personal camera equipment. Next is a photo of the aurora in Russia. To capture this photo, the author had to wait for visible strong auroral streams, despite the city lights. The author also used personal photography equipment to record the image. Here is a photo of the Milky Way over a volcano peak in Iran. To get this photo, the author used 10 stacked images, including 5 sky shots and 5 foreground shots. This is a photo of sunset on Mars. Of course, this is not a product taken from Earth, but photos recorded by NASA's Curiosity rover. The photo shows that the sun on Mars looks slightly smaller than on Earth. This is because Mars is farther from the sun than Earth, so when viewing sunset there, the sun appears smaller than when viewed on Earth. This is a photo of the solar aurora taken in Iceland. It was taken in winter, giving it incredibly mysterious colors. Of course, it was taken with the author's personal equipment. This photo shows the blending of the Milky Way and Earth. It is a combination of the sky and a lavender field in France. To capture this photo, the author had to shoot the scene and the sky separately because the lavender would sway in the wind. Without using that technique, the photo would be blurry during long exposure. This photo was taken at an abandoned amusement park in Sydney. It clearly shows the park gate and the stars moving across the sky. This is another photo of the Milky Way. It was taken at a coastal rock formation in the UK. In the photo, you can see Saturn and Jupiter appearing on the left horizon. The Milky Way appears with its magical beauty. This is a photo of galaxy NGC 3981. This galaxy is 65 million light-years away from Earth. To take the photo, the author used a telescope combined with a camera. They were exposed for 34 hours to produce the result. This is a photo taken in Gracia. It shows the stars moving across the sky. Those light trails are the paths of the stars. This image captures the flame nebula NGC 2024. This nebula is located in the Orion constellation, 900 to 1500 light-years from Earth. The photo was taken with a telescope in Australia, giving us a clear view of the nebula. This is a photo of the moon appearing alongside a telescope in the UK. The two objects are quite similar in color. They are both round like two plates. This photo shows the nebula NGC 6188. This nebula is located in the Era constellation, 4,000 light-years from Earth. Next is a photo showing the nebulae NGC 6723, 6726, 6727, and NGC 6000. These celestial objects are 554 to 28,400 light-years from Earth. Through the photo, we see the majestic beauty of the universe. Here is a photo showing the path of the moon in the sky over France. The photographer took this photo from their apartment during the pandemic lockdown. This is a rather special photo, taken by a 14-year-old photographer. The image shows the Pleiades star cluster, also known as the Seven Sisters. It clearly shows the 7 stars in the cluster. Here is an image of the Andromeda galaxy, taken by a Hungarian photographer. The total exposure time for the photo was 14.1 hours. This photo shows an amazingly beautiful Saturn, captured by a photographer in Spain. The author used both a telescope and a camera to create the final image. This is a photo taken in China, where the author used metal poles pointing skyward to capture the Milky Way. Here is also a photo taken in China, showing Shanghai City under the paths of the stars in the sky. This image also captures the Milky Way in Tibet, with the mountains aligned with the night sky creating a shimmering, mysterious photo. Next is a photo of the sunrise in Shanghai. The photographer used 4 exposure shots to produce the final result. This is an image of a sunspot, looking like an eye gazing into space. The author used an amateur telescope and camera in combination. Here is a photo taken inside a cave in Iceland. Outside the cave is the beautiful aurora sky, creating a contrast of light and dark in the photo. This is a photo of the tail of comet 2020 F8 Scran, a visitor from the Oort cloud that visited our solar system. And here is a photo of the moon's surface, which is reminiscent of the 2 eyes of Clavius. The southern highland region of the moon. The photo was taken in London, United Kingdom. This is another view of the moon, captured by the author as a full moon for a park in Moscow, Russia, where the weather is often very cloudy, which is why this is considered a rare moment captured. And this photo is of the sun, showing quite clearly the magnetic field lines of the sun. The photo was also captured by an amateur telescope combined with a camera. And this image shows another perspective of the galaxy, taken in an ancient village in Anhui Province, China. This is an image showing a rose in the universe. This is the Messier Ring Nebula. located about 2,000 light-years from Earth. And here is the work of a 13-year-old photographer. The photo is named Soul of Space, clearly showing the Orion Nebula after processing. And this image shows an observer sitting under the stars, taken on an island in Spain. And here is another view of the Sun. The image was taken in Iran. They are the result of combining multiple images from the Solar Dynamics Observatory. Finally is the photo named Waterfall, taken by the author in Sweden, when the aurora lit up the northern sky. It must be said that among all the photos selected for the semifinals this year, each has its own unique beauty. The results for the 12 categories will be announced by the organizing committee on September 16, 2021. What about you? Which photo impressed you the most? Please leave your opinion in the comments section below to share with everyone. So today, we have enjoyed the most beautiful astronomical images of 2021 together. Wishing you all an enjoyable viewing experience. And now, please continue to select the video on the left or right side of the screen to continue exploring other mysteries of the universe together. Looking forward to seeing you in the next videos. Goodbye everyone.